American Eagle taps Martha Stewart for their Christmas campaign. What I actually think is intelligent about this is not only is it like completely non-offensive and visually beautiful, but like from a writing perspective, not particularly captivating. What was intelligent about it is by having another huge blonde like white celebrity, it completely brought back all of the headlines of Sydney Sweeney.
No, they're doubling down. We are not scared to speak to our audience. We are not scared of you fake media who wants to make stories. But if you are a slave to the media coverage, if you're a slave to the trolls, it will stop your growth. This move to Martha is beautiful after Sydney Sweeney. It's a giant FU to the critics.
It's an FU, but it's also, though, a bit of an appeasement, right? Because it allows them to say, oh, look, they're correcting themselves. They're not doing another super controversial campaign. But in doing that, everything is still about Sydney Sweeney.
Convicted felon. Like, it's controversial.
I feel like people forgot, though. I think with Martha Stewart, what she did so well with her PR is that she has had this whole thing with Snoop Dogg. I feel like she's just constantly in the news and the media. And because her PR is so good, people aren't constantly talking about her being a convicted felon.
No, but she's unapologetic. She was a beast. She was tough to work with. She made an empire. She slept with whoever she wanted. Like, she did her own thing. Like, I like that they are not apologizing for putting powerful women in there that aren't what everybody else wants.
I completely agree with you. The other thing that's really fascinating, though, is I was reading an article on Business of Fashion, and they had this chart. And the chart is American Eagle's virality came at a cost. They talk about the Insights brand's pulse on connection and like the overall sentiment on the internet. And they basically are saying it like when it was at its height, people were like talking a lot about it. But then after that, it's like completely dropped off. And they're basically using this as a way of saying the message in the media online is super negative, and because they can only measure the negative media, therefore the brand took a hit.
No, but that's a manufactured story to meet a political aim that's not designed to inform the consumer. So shame on the Business of Fashion for that.
Online, it allowed people to virtue signal to create content and shaming and having all of these like air quote marketing experts talk about how wrong it is to like have a voice and have an opinion. The other angle though to this too is people who are in celebration of you often during controversial moments don't feel the need to create content.
Well said.